please.
Just a great win for the program. Thank you to the fans. I know sometimes it's not easy watching growing pains or us, play close games but not winning, because everybody wants to see us win, and that's why we have the best fan base in the MAC. We have one of the best mid-major fan bases in the country, and we're just getting better. We're growing. We're not quitting up, and the reason Evan Fisher's up here is he's not only a great kid and a hard worker, but he just doesn't want to let us lose. Evan's the first one in the huddle to say we can get this. He's great energy. He's a great leader, and with that, I give you Jordan Horn, who went 3 for 9 but made big threes and had a couple turnovers and did some mistakes. But one thing about Jordan Horn is he never quits. He's never quit. Nobody's handed him anything in his life. His grandmother, and he explained that to me on his recruiting visit, that he's just going to keep fighting because he knows that that's the only way to go. And he puts a lot of hours into the gym. He's usually in there at 5:30 in the morning, so no, I'm not with him. And he's practiced that shot. He made that shot in Montreal. He's made that shot in practice off the bounce. So congratulations and thank you. With that, Jordan Horn. You have any questions for him?
Yeah, Jordan. Take us through that last play, and when did you know you were going to shoot that shot?
I think Roman ended up throwing it to me. I think it was about 8 seconds left when I looked up. And the guy was backing off before the game. I was trying to go at him, but then he started to back off playing my drive, so his hands were down, and I just pulled up and shot it.
What was that feeling like to get your first MAC win with a last second or last 5-second shot like that?
It was huge. We lost our first 3 MAC games, and like I said yesterday, we can win this league. Siena was at this point last year, and I'm really confident in this team. We fought back, and I'm really proud of my team and myself for winning this game.
Was that play set up for you, or did it just come as it did?
It kind of just went with the flow of the game. I thought Rome was going to take the shot because the ball was in his hand. He ended up, we ran our ball screen.
And the second part of it's to get it to him.
Yep, and then it came on my side of the floor, and I ended up making the shot.
You seem to have quite a few possessions down the stretch, including those big shots by a center where you just milked the clock and worked it right down to the buzzer. Was that the plan on that?
Yeah, we weren't really milking the clock. We were looking for whatever we had. They ice ball screens, which is an NBA thing. It means they don't let you use the ball screen. We adjusted to it. We had to fly to the middle a little more. We got a couple of those, but it's a nervous pass when the game's on the line, because if it's a turnover at the foul line, it usually goes the other way. So I knew our guys were a little hesitant to take it. I talked to Tom about that. Tom did another good just another solid game, 3 blocks, just playing out there. We got to get a little better at someone flashing too. But Shivers made some tough shots, and Shivers has had some things not go his way. Whether it was a missed free throw or just a ball go off his leg. And I think Shivers had really good energy today, and I have a letter in there that I spoke to the team about. I have a letter from my father-in-law. 48 years ago this week, he got deployed in 1968 to Vietnam. So we had talked about, I looked right at Shivers, he's deployed in 1968 as a 19-year-old, Tet offensive, bloodiest year in the war. I shared the letter in there. We don't have any problems. Shivers was over there. I'm like, Shivers, you got to cut it out, you got to stop. He really wants to win. Shivers, I love winning. So you got to take the weight of it. This is real. So we shared that letter, and we each gave a little speech about what's important to us and who helped us get here. Don't worry, it's not original. I stole it off the Bills today, watching the NFL today at noon, and I watch TV too. Are they winning? I don't even know.
They lost.
Oh, sorry. Well, good, we won. So, you have to put things in perspective, and I think Shivers put a couple things in perspective. But we did. I shared this letter that this man gave me a book and wrote about today. I said, Shivers, is just, you're 19 years old. You've had some ups and downs. You made a few mistakes, but you're really trying as hard as you can. Keep trying as hard as you can, because what I've noticed in life is the harder you work, the luckier you get. So he kind of got a couple shots lucky, but Shivers earned them.
Defensively for you guys today, what did you think you guys were able to do differently to keep them
off the foul line? I'm trying not to tell the other team, but...
Well, I mean, keeping them off the foul line, because that has been such a big problem.
One thing we're doing is a thing called Louisville that we picked up the year they won it with Coach Pitino, is you pick up full court, but you don't really trap, then you drop back into a 2-3. And then you sort of have to play a box and one out of it. It's not the easiest thing, but our group's communicating. Evan's the leader. Whoever had Crumpton had to stay on him, but you drop back into his zone. So it slowed him down a little, so we didn't put our hands on him. We're still... I get a trophy for being the best turnover team in the country. We're just going to keep working on that. But the other thing about not fouling, that really... So you slow the game a little tempo, but you get to the... But you kind of match up with the guy that's there. Crumpton's, I said, he's the most improved guy I've seen this year. And he's been getting better, but that guy's a chance to be player of the year with what he's doing. And he didn't shoot the ball well. But Evan was just on him. Evan just, once we matched up, Evan was breaking. Kevin, he was just kind of taking Crumpton. So that's what we're doing.
Any better idea when Nico's coming back?
No, we'll find out tomorrow. I know, more stuff tomorrow. Like I said, Greg went down and visited just to make sure everything's okay. And tomorrow we're day to day on that kind of stuff. But I'm worried about the group we have right here. Is a really good group, and we're committed to winning with this group to give us a good chance to win, and we move onward. So I'll give any questions for that to John and Mike. Do you have any questions for Evan?
Evan, what does a win like this mean for you guys? And also just to follow up Coach's point about the defensive effort, especially what you're able to do on Crumpton.
It's huge. It's not easy to keep fighting after 0-3 with a lot of young guys. And, we just have a real resilient group, and we just hung with it. It wasn't pretty, but that's us. I think we just kept fighting, and that's what we'll keep doing.
And then just the defense again. I mean, the first half, 21 points. That's a few. So you guys have given up all year. You really shut down Crumpton. What did you guys do, building off what Coach said defensively, to have that kind of an effort here today?
I think we really locked in and got off to a good start. Something we had talked about, and I think that's a big deal with Canisius. They're a really high-powered offensive team, and to hold them around 20.5 is really good.
19 rebound advantage, having 14 offensive. How you guys were able to dominate the last week?
Just staying around the rim, trying to keep a physical game. Just playing as hard as we could, really. Not thinking much about it, but trying to get around the rim and keep some balls alive.
Yeah, see, people will look at Roman and see 5 turnovers. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he had 7 rebounds. That's big rebounds. Big rebounds, couple big rebounds. He keeps our guards rebound, but onward we move. We got a big road trip coming up, but just grateful and thanks to the fans. I thought it was a really good crowd out there. I know there's lots going on in Golden. I thought it was a really tremendous crowd. So thanks to our fans, and we'll see you down in New Rochelle.
One last question, Coach. In the last 5 minutes of the game, Shivers beat the shot clock 3 times on shots. Jordan got fouled at the shot clock, and then the game-winning 3 right before the final buzzer. Just to talk about really a young group hitting some clutch shots, beating the buzzer late in a clutch situation.
Yeah, like I said, Shivers kind of just earned it, but then Jordan, he's done that before. That's where the Montreal trip, thank you to the administration for letting us go to Montreal, because that's how our game in Montreal ended, our trip. So they go 2-1 instead of 1-2, so he knew he could make that shot. But we're running the offense a little better. The ball's really moving around, and sometimes that's 30 seconds is still quick, but we did get some stuff going there. But I thought we played. This was no miracle win in terms. It was, but it wasn't. I mean, we played well for 40 minutes. We played hard for 40 minutes. We communicated. I thought we talked the best we did this year on defense, but this isn't it. We got to build on. We got a lot of basketball to play. So thanks a lot.